Welcome to Boise, Idaho, where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue, and that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Broncos will boot it away to start the game. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Rainbow Warriors offense will get the first swing of the game. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it ever.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
We were talking to the defensive coaching staff coming into this game tonight, and they said we really feel good about our pass rush. We feel like we've got guys up front that can win one-on-one. We've got to let these guys hunt. We've got to let them eat, and they're doing it on the first play of the game, getting a sack.
Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. He's looking to throw. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback adapting. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And the returner is stopped. The Broncos offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
From the gun, running back on the move. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Boy, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen. At the 35, he's loose. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. He's going to pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quarterback extends the play. And is slipped out. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. Fourth down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. Across the 25, he's got room. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo. Fast motion from the offense. They'll throw it from the red zone. Pressure coming. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Second down now after the sack. Off the play fake. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
A third and long coming up here. To the air, it's Nelson. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Broncos send out the punt unit. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Hines. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run play action. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is snowed under.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They're going to ride this running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Gets it out quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Trying play action. Looking for a deep man. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. He wants to go deep. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line. Going up top on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Perry. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Quickly out to the tight end. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the counter. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these third downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Grabbed in the middle, it's Perry. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming after him. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going deep. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
PAT unit on the field. And it's perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Illinois went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Illini ever do that? The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They go to the draw. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Shoots it to the left. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Using the quick game. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on first down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Sims. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Looks as if he's going to run it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Movement here from the tight end. Here's the handoff. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Broncos have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He'll pull it on the read. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Broncos are threatening in the red zone. From the gun, running back gets to give. They knock him down right there. They need 1 yard on 3rd down to keep this one going. This will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to run for it. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Wants to throw. It's Nelson. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Broncos!
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Ogden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. To the air on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Sims. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25.
Brings up second down.
He wants to throw here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Sims. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to go up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Second down coming up.
He's looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly to the tight end. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in this.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
That makes the score Boise State 14, Hawaii 10.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's got an alley. They just barely get him stopped, and he almost cruised all the way to the dressing room. A little excitement here to wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Boise to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
The Rainbow Warriors will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And as a coach, that is exactly what you want. You want complementary football. The offense has been doing their thing. This defense now stepping up maybe trying to get the football back to their offense again.
And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Keeps the play going. He'll try to do it himself. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hines. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Got his man in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This offense has a 2nd down play. Gonna run it. It's Hines. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Complete out of the backfield. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. The sure hands. It's Austin. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Caught behind the line. It's Hines.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Hand off from the shotgun. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards. 3rd and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. The play action fake. They got him. The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. 4th down, down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the short completion brings up 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pulls it in. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Handoff to the single back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's got it again. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He wants to throw. Time to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They try to pop a run on the draw. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Finds his man. It's Bates.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Back to throw, it's Nelson. They're trying to get to him. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State! With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Cal took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Berkeley. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Stopped after making the catch. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long.
3rd down coming.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Hines. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
To throw, it's Nelson. Trying to get to him. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. Fires left. And he intercepts it. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Running it to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Broncos are rolling down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos! They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a careful. Way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Boise State, 28. Hawaii, 10.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
For the offense.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Sims. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Feeling some heat. He wants to take the top off. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the back. Oh, left him grasping for air. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Fires to the wideout. Oh, picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Get the sack, get in the fumble.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense gets set for second down. Off play action. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Trying to make their way to the promised land on 3rd and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. With the catch, it's Walton. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. The freshman able to get home with the sack. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And the score.
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? Fourth down, it's just another down. And what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
On to attempt the
The
try.
kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Hawaii 17.
They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee on 4th down, happy with their performance so far, and they'll turn it over in the waning marks. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.